obviously this is your idea to supplement your book. I'm just trying to figure out when this came up in your mind,
Yeah.
what were like the main factors that you were thinking like this would be really great for blank? Like who do you think would use this the most?
I came up with this idea because this issue, I'll call it problem, is the single biggest or most common thing I run into with anyone that I meet and work with. I start to ask them some information about themselves and their spending habits and their patterns, and they just don't know. And I think most people live, money comes in and they feel I'm putting money in my 401k, I'm doing this, and I have some money and I spend it, and they don't really think about it too much. And they can always write the check and they always feel comfortable that the next paycheck's coming in and they can live that way. And the issue that I see with that is come retirement, there's not always another paycheck coming in. So you have to know how big the paycheck needs to be from your investment. So that's why what you spend is so, so important. But then I'll also find, I meet people, and I mentioned this already, I think, in this conversation, is people who, they seem to just do whatever it is they want to do, but they're not saving very much, or maybe we determine they're not saving enough. And can you save 500 a month? Can you save I think so. I should be able to do that, sure. But well, then why aren't you? Why aren't you doing it? And so that was the idea behind the journal, was just to identify what's coming in and where it's going. And the easiest way to do that is just, what did I spend in total for this month? That's your journal could be as simple as that. Just, this is how much I spent this month, and next month this is how much I spent next month. And once in a while, those numbers are going to be way out of whack. They're going to be really big or unusually smaller. And you might want to just, well, what happened this month that was a little bit different? And that's where you start to identify where there's some opportunity here. But also you'll find those things that are extra 1 month are extra 1 month every year. So they don't happen every month, but that extra 2,000 you spend every summer to take a nice trip, well, you do that every year. So spread that over the course of a year. There's 200 a month that you're really spending, but you only spend it, once a year on that big trip. That's how you help, you kind of get yourself into a more of a cash flow management. And to me, that's the biggest issue. People can save, they can have dollars, they can have Social Security depositing, they can have all of that. But if they don't know where it's supposed to go, that's where things can get a little bit out of control, and people can fall behind and get themselves into trouble and end up with a credit card balance they can't pay back, or get the child who's college age and now how the heck do I deal with that? Think ahead and plan ahead, and it's a lot easier. If you liked our conversation today and you think setting goals and journaling your financial plan makes sense, go to goodfinancial.com and we'll get you started.